There. Let me ask you, do you ever wonder if you need a financial plan? If you've ever felt stressed about money or unsure about where you're headed financially, you're not alone. A lot of people don't realize that they need a financial plan until it's far too late. So in today's video, we're going to cover the top 7 signs that you need a financial plan today. So if you've ever felt overwhelmed or stuck when it comes to your finances, this might be the wake-up call that you need. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly what to look for and if it's time to take control of your financial future. So let's dive in. So the first sign is pretty simple. You don't have a budget. If you're not tracking where your money is going each month, it's like driving without a map. You're hoping that you'll get to the right destination, but there's no guarantee, of course. For example, let's say you make $4,000 a month, but you don't track your spending. You might be shocked to find out that you're spending $500 a month on dining out or paying for subscriptions that you never use. A budget helps you to see exactly where your money is going so that you can make sure it's aligned with what matters to you. Take some time today to write down your income and your expenses. Track your dollars, and you might be surprised as to where your money's actually going. I think paycheck to paycheck is a big red flag. So if you find yourself counting down the days until payday, it's a clear sign that something needs to change. Imagine being just, $500 away from not being able to pay rent or cover your bills. One unexpected expense like a car repair could throw everything off balance. That's where a financial plan comes in, helping you build a buffer so that you're not always living on the edge. If you're not setting money aside for the future, you're not just living for today, you're ignoring tomorrow. No savings, no investments. It's a big sign that you need a plan. So let's say you're 35 and you don't have any retirement savings. If you start saving just $200 a month right now with an average return of 7%, you could have over $200,000 by the time you reach age 65. But if you wait until you're 45, that number drops significantly. Time is your best friend when it comes to building wealth. So if you haven't already, open a retirement account like a RSP and set up an automatic contribution. Even a small amount can make a huge difference over time. That can be one of the biggest obstacles to your financial freedom. If you're constantly paying off credit cards, student loans, or other debt with no end in sight, it's a sign that you need to plan to tackle it head on. For example, imagine you have a $10,000 in credit card debt with an interest rate of 20%. If you're only making minimum payments, it would take you over 15 years to pay that off. And you'll pay more than double in interest. Now that's money you could be saving or investing instead. So a solution to this, a financial plan helps you to prioritize paying off high interest debt first. Consider using snowball or avalanche methods to knock out that debt while also focusing in on other financial goals. We all have dreams, whether it's buying a house, starting a business, or traveling the world. But if you've got financial goals with no clear plan to get there, these dreams are just wishes and not goals. So let's say you want to buy a house in 5 years. That's a great goal, but do you know how much you'll need for a down payment or how much you should be saving each month to reach that target? Without a plan, it's hard to turn those dreams into reality. So write down your financial goals. This is important. Write down your financial goals, whether they're short-term, like saving for a vacation, mid-term, like buying a house, or even long-term, like retirement. Then create a step-by-step action plan to reach each one. We know that life happens. If you don't have insurance or a financial safety net, you're leaving yourself vulnerable. So think about it. What happens if you get sick or injured or face an unexpected life event? Imagine you're unable to work for a few months due to an illness. Without disability insurance or savings, those bills can pile up fast, and you might even fall into debt. A good financial plan makes sure that you're covered for the unexpected. So check your insurance policies, whether it's, your health coverage through work, life or disability coverage, and make sure that you have what you need. And don't forget to build that emergency fund as well. Feeling overwhelmed by your finances and not sure where to begin with all of it? It all feels like a tangled mess. It's time to get organized and start building a financial plan that works for you. Now think of your financial plan as a roadmap. You wouldn't start a cross-country road trip without knowing your destination or the best way to get there. The same goes for your finances. You need to know your starting point and your goals. Start by gathering all your financial info, your bank statements, your debt balances, your bills, your income sources. And once you've got everything in front of you, it's a lot easier to create a very clear plan. So let's quickly recap the 7 signs that you need a financial plan today. 1, you don't have a budget. 2, you're living paycheck to paycheck. 3, you have no savings or investments. 4, you're drowning in debt. 5, you have financial goals but no plan. 6, you're not covered by insurance or safety nets. And number 7, you don't know where to start with your finances. If any of these sound familiar, don't worry, you're not alone, and it's never too late to start planning. The first step is to write down your goals and build a budget that supports them. If you found this video helpful, be sure to like and share and subscribe for more tips on reaching financial freedom. Thanks for watching, and remember, it's never too late to take control.